what's good? Ariel here with Punch Wrong Boxing.
What's
How
happening?
you feeling? How you feeling? You feeling
I'm
hype?
feeling great. I'm feeling great. New York City, Madison Square Garden, the Mecca, the world's most famous arena. 143-year history, never before. 2 females headlining a boxing or even MMA card here. Massive deal.
You've covered a lot of fights. You covered a lot of massive fights. Broke down a lot of massive fights. What about this fight? This is a unique fight. Madison Square Garden. You got Amanda Serrano, 7th Division World Champion. You can see the Manny Pacquiao women boxing. You got Katie Taylor, undisputed lightweight. The styles mesh very well. How do you see this fight? How you break it down?
I love the fight. I'm so happy that we're getting it, and we're getting it now and not 2 years ago. I didn't want to see it in Eddie Hearn's backyard. I wanted to see it at a venue like this, and not just the Hulu Theater, the actual freaking big Madison Square Garden, right? And so it's a great fight. I can't believe, if I'm being honest, that Katie Taylor, as of right now, is the underdog, the betting underdog. I think a lot of people see her last 2 fights and say, she was, a little lackluster, maybe lacking motivation, and they see Amanda's fights and the rub that she got from Jake Paul in her last 2 fights, and they're really on, her train, and with all respect, they should be. But man, Katie Taylor is an incredible fighter who has fought on many big stages before. Of course, Olympic Games twice, Olympic gold medal in 2012, undefeated, has fought on some massive cards with the likes of Anthony Joshua, has fought at Madison Square Garden before. I think some people are sleeping on Katie Taylor. I think it goes the distance. I don't see a stoppage. Of course, the 2-minute rounds sometimes don't lend to stoppages, and they're so tough. I think it goes the distance. I think it's a close one, but I think Katie gets the dub.
Yeah, the 2 minutes is, some people disagree.
I'm not down
with
the 2 minutes.
You're not down with the 2 minutes?
In MMA, it's 5 minutes. And there was a time where it was 3-minute rounds for MMA fighters, women's MMA fighters, and now everyone's 5-minute rounds.
So you think the science is a hoax?
Yeah, I think that, listen, I like what Katie said to me when I asked her about this. She said, if you want to pay me for 3 minutes. Okay, respect. I respect that.
Pay for overtime.
Yeah, but they can make it happen for sure. 3-minute rounds, 12 3-minute rounds. If there was ever a fight that deserved it, it was this one.
For sure. This is the equivalent, of Earl Spence and Bud Crawford.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. We never got that. This is a big historic fight. I do believe so. I think it's big. It is great for women boxing. It's big for women boxing, but I think it's just as good as any other fight.
I couldn't agree more. In fact, I was on a show in December of this past year, DAZN boxing show, and they said to me, what's your most anticipated boxing match of 2022? And I didn't say Spence Crawford. I didn't say Joshua Usyk. I didn't say Fury White. I said this one because of the history, because it's 1 versus 2 pound for pound. That never happens. Doesn't happen in MMA, doesn't happen in boxing. I'm not talking 1 versus 2 in their weight class. I'm talking 1 versus 2 pound for pound. According to ESPN, the last time this happened was 2008, Pacquiao Marquez too, right? So that was 14 years ago, and in MMA it never happened. So if you don't care about MSG, if you don't care about the women thing, just the fact that it's 1 versus 2 pound for pound is a big freaking deal.
Hey, look, I think fighting for undisputed. Amanda Serrano is trying to beat Katie Taylor, but also Amanda Serrano is probably seeking revenge.
Yes.
Because Katie Taylor did beat her sister,
That's
Cindy
right.
Serrano. Do you think that she's, want that family revenge? You know how the Puerto Ricans are in New York City. You have a problem with one, you have a problem with all.
I hope so. I think she's seeking revenge for that. I think she was toiling in anonymity for all these years while Katie Taylor was getting all this attention. I think there's a lot going into this. So I think we're going to see a great performance out of her. Close fight, no finish, goes the distance, 20 minutes. Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you for your time, my brother.
Thank you, man.